wonderful people. So our card of the day is the reverse Four of Pentacles. And well, the Four of Pentacles is the image of this king who's holding on to those pentacles with his feet, his arms, and on his head, and balancing one on his head. He's got a lot of abundance. He's very attached and very clingy to what he has been given, because he's a king, so he probably inherited a little bit of these stories and inherited a little bit of those pentacles from Ma and Pa. And his attachment, or his holding on, is something that when this card is reversed that we might be denying a little bit, and it might have a more strongly, more intense negative outcome on our lives. We might be feeling like there's a little bit of stagnancy going on. We might be feeling that that we're a little bit stuck, or that maybe we're stubborn, we're rigid, we're fixed. I mean, the number 4 is very stable and fixed, which is wonderful, and there's an abundance in all the 4s, which is fantastic. But this abundance and this fixed nature inside of the world of Pentacles, which is the Earth story, means that there can be an exaggerated groundedness, an exaggerated stillness, a stability which is so stable it doesn't want to change and it doesn't want to move, and we might be afraid, and we are naturally we naturally fear a little bit of change. We fear letting go of something that's made us feel stable and grounded in the past. We feel what might have been an inherited job, or what we might feel that we're good at in some way that for many years in our life has helped us. We might be afraid to stop doing something out of duty. We might even deny that something that we are doing, or something that we're holding on to, or an addiction or a habit that we have in our lives, is even bad at all. And we might have many reasons that it's great and it's good, and this is natural and normal, and maybe it is great and good on some level, but there will be some loss of freedom. There'll be a sacrifice of our ability to get up and move and grow and change, and this will be something that this card asks us to look at in our lives. And it's a card which is asking us, hey, are we really living our life the way we want to? Is this all we want? Is this the real abundance that we're looking for? Is this the material wealth that we're really seeking for? Because he's king, so maybe he's got a lot of stuff, but is that what he wants in life? Is that what really tickles him? And we're asked to ask ourselves these questions when this card comes up. There's a fear, don't forget. There's an unconscious fear that we might be ignoring, that is surrounding our nature of holding on, or that creates a tendency to grasp something a little bit tighter, because we don't want the instability that might come from letting go. And there may be an instability in our past that we've experienced, and we're not too sure about that, but hey, maybe it's not as tragic or traumatic as that. Maybe it's just about, hey, be where we are, hold on to what we've got, but use it to let go a little bit, to move forward a little bit, to maybe shift and change what you're doing, change the way you're doing it. We might find that holding on in this material sense means our body tends to hold on to more stuff than it needs to, and our body really wants to let go and to be cleansed, and to be light and to be free. And so maybe we have to let go of some things that we do, that we eat, some habits that we have. Maybe we need to let go of some work that we might be doing out of duty instead of out of passion. Maybe we need to find a little bit more transition and change, and this courage to say, hey, well, no, I'm grateful for where I am. This is fantastic, but hey, what can I do with that? What can I do with the abundance that I've got right here, right now? And am I really feeling great? Am I really growing, or is there a certain stagnancy that I'm feeling in my life? And I can relate to this. I can relate to just doing the same thing day after day through sheer laziness, not to do something else, not to change my my patterns, you know, because it's easier just to do the same old, same old, same old, same old. And it requires us to branch out, break out, try something new, be a little bit more adventurous. And it's always amazing to do so. We know that. We've done it 100,000 times before. So why can't we do it again? And if we're stuck in a habit, and this comes to remind me just that, you know, how I can be, you know, a very habitual creature. We all can, and there's a safety in that, and there's a wonder in that. We don't have to think, we don't have to, you know, open our eyes wide and experience something different and be open to something amazingly new. So yeah, I feel a little bit encouraged to go and do just that. Maybe not today, but make a few plans which might encourage me to do some new things in my life. And this is, this is part of what the effect of this card's had on me today. All the best for you. I hope you can get something from this and stimulate a little bit of movement and use what you have. Feel appreciative to what you've got, but don't be stuck in it. Lots of love.